welcome to our second discussion today. So today we're going to discuss about the Socratic puzzles, the works of one of the Plato works. So the first, I would like to say that the purpose of this, the purpose that we used to discuss this article is in order to help us how to write the commentary paper. Yeah, so follow the instruction that we got from the professor. If we the same follow that instruction, so so we begin from the sharing our idea about that article. So briefly, maybe some minutes only, not so from the Fatima. So you can share your thought about how do you read that article. So begin from your.
Thank you. When I read this article, philosophy of puzzles, so I got the some quote from the Socrates philosophy. He said about the his ideas of the knowledge. Socrates ignorance. So ignorance refer to paradoxically the kind of knowledge and refer to the Socrates wisdom. So Socrates wisdom, he said that I know nothing. So I think that kind of the knowledge can be effective to us, and also it also how can we know truly about the Socrates knowledge? Because if he talk about the knowledge, it means he referred to belief, but in this article, he said about that ignorance. Thank you.
Yeah, so that article, yes, talk about the ignorance. It's some kinds of you don't know. Sometimes we misunderstood. Maybe he ignores something. Yeah, but it quite means that about the wisdom and knowledge, because. That article is written about some discussion between Socrates and some philosophers. So maybe he got some question, and the ignorance mean to what he answers about. He knows that. What is that?
He knows that he knows nothing.
Yes, he knows that he know nothing, or yes, it doesn't mean he know nothing, but he truly know what he don't know how to answer for the question. Yes, so that's a very very good point also. So now we move to the Natalie Ramos. Share your thoughts briefly.
Yes, I read in this article. So I also mentioned about Socrates. His claim he does not know the answer to the question him would, and that if he the superior the wisdom, this is line only the fact that, but unlike others, he is the aware that he does not know that, but I think that he is the best know for his association with the Socrates method of question and answer, but he is the claim that he was ignorant. But I think that he is claim the examination about life. It is not worth living for the human being. But I think in the Socrates claims he doesn't not know the answer. The question is, it is the mean that the claim to know that, and he knows nothing, but Socrates does not, but actually knows nothing. But claim to the know nothing can be found and in the Ambolosi. It is we can found that. But I think that he claimed to know something something that and he say in the Ambolosi. But Plato related that the Socrates accounted for his sin and wiser than any others person, because he doesn't he doesn't not imagine that he knows what he doesn't not know. It is, I think, about that about the reading I have.
Yeah, so yes, that's why by the questioning, so there are many very important point through the discussion during the time. So Socrates, Plato, and some student else. So finally, they got that kinds of discussion matters about ignorance. Even it relates also to the ethic and moral, and also the epistemology, something like that. So now you move to the David. Share your thought a little bit shortly.
Thank you for giving me my. So I as I read in the Socrates, Puzzles, and I have read in for my understanding, like Socrates shows the great confidence in this like in the he talk about in the judgment. So when the Polus says like it is the impossible or easy to refuse the view, and that the unpunished and to unjust man is more to the wretched than the punished or one. So great the Socrates replies that it is impossible, for the truth is never refuted, and Socrates tells the Seleucus that the doctrine that it is more evil to ugly or shameful to do justice than to in the undergo. So it is like the Socrates said, it is the bound first with the arguments, the admonition and iron. So it is my reading for this one I have said.
Yes, so thank you very much, David. Actually, the Socrates put that article is the main points that what they used to discuss. First is about the knowledge, right? It's the knowledge and the wisdom that each of them has. So for the answering the question or the asking the question, that's why there are many things that they used to discuss. I also some case I do not understand also. Yeah. So because there are not only Socrates with his student, or some also philosophers, for example, this article has a relation also with the apology and also the maybe another one. The last time,
Dialogue.
yeah,
Dialogue.
yeah. So in the apology, there are is about when Socrates, by his knowledge, his wisdom, he used to defend himself when he was persecuted for
Yes,
corruption, the youth, and impiety. So in that case, the first he used to defend is about the philosophical study, because he sacrificed himself in the to the philosophy itself, and then about the impiety, about the faith or something.
Yes.
There are many people claims about the Socrates' faith. They say Socrates does not believe God. Yes, something case like that. So, actually, there is some main idea pointed in the article that Socrates does not believe or not, but in fact, Socrates also consider about the God, because the wisdom itself is coming from God. It's a nature of God. And then one thing I still remember that if, for example, he said in article, he said if we commit a bad thing or something wrong, it means we commit a sins.
Yes.
Yeah, so it means he knows something that related to the God. Yes. So that's what we're going to discuss, and then I think it is better for us to read first for some minutes. So maybe we're going to have 10 minutes to read again, and after reading we can share more. Yeah. So the time begin. We can read.